Hello guys, and welcome once again to my channel. If you are new to this channel, my name is Shafiq Abbas, a master's student in applied statistics at the Stanford University of Petroleum and Minerals in Saudi Arabia. On this channel, I try my best to bring various scholarship opportunities, diverse scholarship opportunities across the length and breadth of the globe, so that every student who wishes to study in his preferred university or preferred location gets the chance to do so. So this channel takes scholarship opportunities from every part of the world. Today we are beginning a new series for the summer scholarship series. And in this very first video, the very first episode, we bring to you, lovely viewers, one of the most prestigious scholarship opportunities across the globe. And this scholarship opportunity is none other than the Knight Hennessey Scholarship Program. The Knight Hennessey Scholarship Program is a leadership scholarship program offered by Stanford University in the United States of America. Prospective students who wish to apply to Stanford University also have the opportunity to apply to this scholarship opportunity, the Knight Hennessey Scholarship Program. Stanford University generally offers very generous scholarship awards to its prospective or admitted students. But the most prestigious of them all is this Knight Hennessey Scholarship Program, because it encompasses every aspect of scholarship funding, from stipends, tuition fees, return flights every year, and leadership training and mentorship. So this scholarship program is a wholesome scholarship program which gives the award winners, the scholarship winners, the maximum benefit any scholarship opportunity can afford. So kindly stay with me throughout this video as I take you through the concept from the birth of this Knight Hennessey Scholarship to the application process and the criteria for application, the requirements, and then the recruitment process, and finally the funding opportunities. Stay along. So welcome back guys to the scholarship page of the Knight Hennessey Scholars Program at Stanford University. On the main page you can see the new cohort of this year's award winners, the 2023 cohort. They selected, I believe, around 75 to 80 students this year. Their main goal is to admit 100 students every year. So this scholarship opportunities, as I said, is a leadership scholarship program. And they have three main criteria for selection of scholars: the independence of thought, purposeful leadership, and then a civic mindset. We'll talk about this in the subsequent pages. And the Knight Hennessey Scholarship Program, as a leadership scholarship program, it has its own leadership model, and it has 9 traits, 6 behaviors, and 3 main goals. And the 3 main goals of their leadership model is multicultural perspective, commitment to greater good, and driving meaningful results. So for those of you who are planning to apply to Stanford University come this fall, the Knight Hennessey Scholarship opportunity is another arena to look out for. So if you are planning to apply to Stanford, don't forget to also apply to the Knight Hennessey Scholarship. So the application deadline is October 11, 2023. The application is open on June 1. We'll talk more about the eligibility, the criteria, and we already mentioned the dates and deadlines. For the funding aspect, financial support for cost of attendance, the Knight Hennessey Scholars receive funding for up to 3 years of any graduate studies at Stanford. This funding applies to degrees to which scholars are preparing to enroll at the time of scholar selection. During each of these 3 years of graduate studies, Knight Hennessey Scholars receive several types of funding. They receive the fellowship, they receive stipend for living and academic expenses, a travel stipend intended to cover an economy class ticket or 1 annual trip to and from Stanford, and then they also are able to receive additional funding for, say, conference travels or one-time settlement allowance for newly admitted scholars. And here at the eligibility, they have two main requirements. The first requirement is admission into Stanford. So if you're applying to Stanford and this Knight Hennessey scholarship is contingent upon you being admitted to Stanford University. So any program you're applying to, you first need to gain admission there in order to benefit from this scholarship. So this scholarship is not awarded to anyone who does not get into Stanford University. Yeah, that's the first requirement. And the second requirement is that your undergraduate degree shouldn't be older than 7 years till the time of application. So you're applying for 2024 intake this summer. It means your undergraduate degree shouldn't be older than 2017 January. You should have earned your undergraduate degree from January 2017 or later. So these are the two requirements for applying to this leadership program. And the criteria, as I mentioned earlier on, independence of thought, civic mindset, and purposeful leadership. These are the three main things they are looking for in applicants. So you should be able to demonstrate intellectual ability and clear thinking, communicate clearly based on reflection and introspection, seek out new knowledge, perspectives, and experiences, and make sense of ambiguous circumstances, and finally generate ideas to solve problems. That's how they evaluate your independence of thought. And for the purposeful leadership, you should be able to achieve impactful results, confront challenges with courage, persistence, and resilience, seek to improve yourself and others, and include and inspire others to effect change, and finally make decisions in accordance with values. And with a civic mindset, applicants should be able to demonstrate humility, kindness, integrity, and accountability, make a habit of serving and helping others, thoughtful and considerate of others' perspectives, embrace differences and celebrate diverse opinions and experiences, and finally strive to make our world a better place. And as I said, preparing your application, you need to make the two applications hand in hand. You apply to your preferred graduate program at Stanford University and also apply to the Knight Hennessey Scholarship Program. And the requirements are similar. The Knight Hennessey, one thing you should bear in mind is the Knight Hennessey Scholarship Program follows the graduate program's requirements to the graduate program to which you are applying. They follow the same requirements as the graduate program. So let's say you're applying to economics and you are requested to submit transcript, your SOP, CV, and your recommendation letters. Just these four. The Knight Hennessey will also request you to submit just these four. Let's say you're applying to law and you are required to submit these four, and also let's say the LSAT. The Knight Hennessey will require you to also submit the LSAT with your application to the Knight Hennessey. So they follow the guidelines from the graduate program to which you're applying. So the main ones are the online application, resume, transcripts and test scores, recommendation letters, short answers, and essays. We'll talk a little bit about these short answers and essays. So the short answer questions invite you to share in your own words what you have done, who you are, and what you aspire to do in the future. So the first short answer question is, how will your Knight Hennessey Scholars experience prepare you to realize your immediate and long-term intentions? It's a very short answer requiring no more than 250 words. And number two is to tell them, the committee, when you made someone particularly proud of you. So try to find an instance in your life when someone was really proud of what you did. And B, when you were most challenged. And C, you fell short of expectations. It's also a very short answer, shorter than the first 450 word limit. And finally, you should tell them 8 improbable facts. This is one of the most interesting aspects of this leadership. It helps you even the application procedure and the application session. You try to find out things about you that you might have not even known you had in you. So this one is 8 improbable facts that are unlikely but true about you. It has a word limit of 150 word limit. You can ask friends, your relatives to tell you some things that seem improbable about you. You might not be able to find them yourself. So this is one of the interesting aspects of the Knight Hennessy. It is fun to apply, and it makes you aware of some things you might not have been aware of earlier on. And then the essay prompt, they have an essay prompt of 600 word limit. They tell you to connect the dots. How have the influences in your life shaped you? So the person you are right now, how did the influences of your life from childhood till now, how have they shaped you into being you right now? That's a limit of 600 words. So these are the essays, the essay and the short answer questions required of the Knight Hennessey Scholars application. And then after you apply, you are either given a rejection or you are invited to send a video statement. In the video statement, you are asked to teach your cohort something new. So it's just a fun video for you, just to teach the cohort something new that you might have learned or know would be fun to learn. And then, so 500 applicants are going to be would be receiving the video statement invitation to send a video, after which a maximum of 170 students will be welcomed at the cost of Stanford University. They will get your flight tickets, visa tickets, everything. Welcome. They will invite you to what they call immersion weekend. They invite you to Stanford University to go around the school, and they also have a chance to interview you, have a chance to question them. And after this, they make the final selection. So in general, these are the summary of what to look out for in the application. The selection criteria between Knight Hennessy and Stanford, it varies by department, but what I said with the Knight Hennessy, they are looking for independence of thought, purposeful leadership, civic mindset. And the review is by the Knight Hennessey Scholars Admission Committee, while the Stanford degree program is by the Academic Degree Program Committee. Additional requirements, they invite you to submit a video, after which you are invited, either given a rejection or invited for immersion weekend. And then the notification dates, scholars will be notified on March 12, 2024. So guys, here we have an overview and the requirements, application requirements, funding and whatnot of the Knight Hennessey Scholars Program. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you would be interested in applying, and I wish you a successful application period. Don't forget, the application deadline is October 11, so you can start as soon as possible if you have the documents. If not, start getting them ready for application. And until then, I'll see you in the next summer scholarship series video. Bye bye.